So tell us about BE and your experience back in the early days of beginning experience.
Back in the late 70s, Father Vetter and Sister Renee had gone to South Dakota and met with some people and that and got the framework of beginning experience and came back and started building the groups. And at one time I remember there was level one in 3 different locations with over 20 some participants in each one. And the BE weekends, when they might have 40, 50 participants in them. And Father Vetter I'd known him before BE, and he was kind of a stern man. But in BE, I think he learned to be a loving person too. He learned as much as we did from him, but he was awesome. And he helped a lot of us go through our part of being Catholic and being forgiving and different ways of dealing with things. Also, one of the things that happened in my life after my divorce, I met with my parish priest in Castleton, and he was talking about forgiveness also, and I said, well, there's things I've done I can't forgive myself. He said, well, do you believe God will forgive you? And I says, yeah. He says, what's your problem then? Why can't you forgive yourself? It kind of opened up things, but then going through the weekend and when we went through the forgiving and loving God, I found a loving God. I had not known a loving God. God was an angry, damning God, which was my father and my own experience of myself. So being able to forgive myself made it where I could go on ahead. But then after that, I still was single before I dated and was engaged one time, but I never got married until I met Elaine in '88. And we got married in '89 after we'd both been single for 12 years. And it was a struggle. We struggled with it because we'd learned how to live by our own way and we weren't going to give in. We did get back together after being divorced and separated and divorced, but we always loved each other, so we got back together and became a very good working relationship. And then God was good to me in ways, getting me ready, that not knowing that he was getting me ready to be able to take care of Elaine during COVID when we were isolated, and I had to take care of her at home until she passed away. So through all this I've learned I have a loving God who forgives me everything. I have to forgive myself. Then things will work okay. I have to forgive others, not harbor any anger. So that's still a work in progress. So